So there are a ton of events. So this coming, I'm trying to think here, this Friday, I think, there will be pamphlets handed out underneath your door of your room. So don't worry about that, you'll get a little note. But we have our annual snowman building competition. So if you want to take part in that, you definitely can. It's open to anyone, and the prize is a free lunch at our restaurant, and you get like free hot chocolate and everything there. It's whatever you want. You can have a whole buffet dinner all on us. So that's kind of the prize for that. Yeah, anyone can join in. If you guys want to build separate snowmen, you totally can, or your whole family can work on building one together. It's completely up to you. And then we have a few judges who, I don't know, they have their snowman building criteria and they pick a winner. Yeah, so that's something that's really, really fun. There's a ton more activities which I'll get into, but that's just the one that's coming up right away, so I thought I'd let you know. But as for your room, you have the suite, so it's actually a 2-bedroom room, and then you have a little kitchenette as well as one shared bathroom, but it's not as an ensuite or anything, it's completely separate. And you do have a little balcony, and so on the balcony, if you do smoke, you can smoke. However, we do provide ashtrays, so please do not litter your cigarette butt. But if you're going to do any smoking, it needs to be outside the hotel, not in the room. But you do have a balcony. It's quite big. You'll actually see. So it goes. It's actually facing the lake. So it's quite big. There are actually a few chairs, and there's like a little lounge area. And there is a little kind of like mini fire pit thing above ground, obviously. But we don't recommend that you use that just because of one year we had some people who tried to roast some s'mores and got a little bit out of hand. So it's kind of just more for the decor and cozy feel. But if you want to roast some s'mores or something like that, just it's just usually some fruit, bagels, muffins, some sausage sometimes. If you are vegan or anyone in your family is vegan or vegetarian, let us know and our cook will make you something. We don't want anyone to feel excluded. So we can cook some tofu eggs, or we also have, like sausage, like vegan and vegetarian sausage, little links or patties that are all plant-based, and they are delicious. Yeah, so we also have that available. And now, like I mentioned, we do have the restaurant. We have our main restaurant, and then on the other side of the resort, we have it's like a super Christmas themed restaurant. Like, it's absolutely insane. Everyone's in costumes. There's a ton of singing and caroling and stuff like that. So if you're really feeling the holiday spirit, be sure to go check that out. Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk to get there, but it's actually quite lovely. So I'm just going to, I'll type some things out for you, and I can actually just email it to you instead of writing it all down. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. So can I get your email, please? At Gmail, yeah, okay. Okay, perfect. And you did prepay, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you do need to add a few days to your stay, or a week, or whatever it is, you will need to pay extra then, so you can just come down and bring that same credit card that you used. Yeah, or a different one if you want, and we will just add that to your bill, okay? So, let's see, I already mentioned the snowman making competition, snowman building. Every night we do have a cookie class, so you can make gingerbread cookies, whatever you really feel like, shortbread, like a ton of cookies, so you can join our cookie class. And all of these little events are free, but you just need to sign up for them. You can do that on our website, and you do have your email, so you just would enter that so we know that it's an actual guest coming and playing the activities or performing or whatever it is based on the event. Just because we don't want them to get too full, so just make sure you sign up if you want to do one of the events, okay? Yeah. So we have the cookie class, and in that you can also build a gingerbread house if you want. Yeah, those are really fun. Sometimes we do a gingerbread house competition, but it depends on how many people want to participate. The snowman one, everyone usually wants to participate in that. It's like really, really fun. But sometimes people can get a little bit nervous about the gingerbread house competition. I'm not sure why. I guess it can get a little bit competitive. But we will see if that's happening this year. I'll let you know, okay? Yeah. An email will be sent out to all the guests. Okay. So then, let's see what else. Oh, so if you would like to go and watch the elves make any of the toys, you have. Alright, so on Christmas morning, if you want to open presents in your own room, that's completely fine. You can just stay with your family. But if you would like to spend it downstairs, you can in the lobby. We actually have our big Christmas tree. I'm sure you noticed it when you walked in. Yeah, so that's all decorated. And if you would like, the morning of, you just bring all your presents down and we put them all under the Christmas tree. We take some pictures, we sing a few songs, and then we open all of the presents up. Now, of course, Santa will put his presents underneath the tree for everyone, but if you have your own presents that you got your family, then you just bring them down, okay? Yes, so that's a really great time. Hot cocoa is served, a few hors d'oeuvres are served throughout the day, but it's just really fun. And we also pull down the projector and we play a few Christmas movies. Yeah, it's really, really amazing. But don't feel pressured to come. If your family just wants to have their own private Christmas, you could always just come down and say hi if you wanted as well. Yeah. Alright, now I'm not sure if you noticed on the website, but there is one mandatory class that you must partake in when you stay here. Did you see that? Yeah, okay, good. Some people are a little bit upset, but I'm glad you noticed. So everyone who stays at the resort must partake in a knitting class. It's only one, but if you want to come to multiple, you definitely can. We have you booked in. Let me see when your knitting class is booked for. Okay, so in 3 days. Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get a confirmation the night before. But that's a really, really great event. It's only a couple hours, and basically you learn how to knit a toque and gloves, and we take all of them and we donate them to the shelter that's around here. We just want to do our part in giving back, okay? And Santa can only do so much with giving presents, so we do like to help him out. So if you would like to stay, you can even learn how to knit a scarf, and for the people who already know how to knit, they can actually make like a little sweater or something. Yeah, but if you're a beginner, you'll just learn like a toque, and if you're feeling up for it, some little like mitts, just not individual fingers because that's more difficult, but just the classic like 4 fingers and the thumb. Scarves are really easy as well. They just take a little bit longer. And then, yeah, like I said, for the pro knit days, so just try and enjoy it and don't focus too much on that. Yeah. Honestly, the gym it's not used very much, but there is a sauna in the spa as well as the gym area, so yeah, like the change rooms. Okay, and now to the main event that we have here. So on Christmas Eve, it's gonna be more around like midday, but Santa will have a little get together with everyone, and you can go and you can talk to him. You can talk to him about the letter that you wrote, see if you're on the naughty or nice list, ask for presents if you want. You'll also be signing autographs. It's a really big event that we have. We have carolers come and sing as well. It's really nice for everyone to just get to meet Santa. I know a lot of people come just for that, but the way we try to limit people, just so it doesn't get too crazy and overwhelming for him, is you do have to book at least 2 nights here at the spa, at the resort, but you're fine. You're completely booked in for like 2 weeks, so you're good to go to meet Santa. But we used to have people just drive up for that, and it would just get way too overwhelming, and then he would get so tired, and he still has to deliver presents all night, right? So that's how we kind of limit that a little bit. But you can start thinking of any questions that you have for him, or if you have a sweater that you want to get signed by him, any of that type of stuff. He'll be doing that, and Mrs. Claus will also be there as well if you want an autograph from her, but usually people get those type of things during her writing workshop. And then as for Christmas morning, Santa and Mrs. Claus do like to spend the day with the elves and the reindeer, so they kind of do their own thing, and they usually just have like a nice party and celebrate all of the hard work. Yeah, so if you would like to meet them, you will have to do it before Christmas, okay? Yes, yes, we don't give away Santa's location, like him and Mrs. Claus's house. We don't